that God could heal Grandpa, even if he does have AIDS.
Oh my God.
Can they stop bringing up fucking AIDS? It's pissing me off. Good afternoon, gentleys, laymen, bitches, bros, non-binary hoes. I'm Third Wheel.
And I'm Squig.
Welcome back to Bubonic Days. I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw a clip of this Christian movie.
This is how Christian movies think you should react when you find out your partner is not a virgin.
I think I need to tell you something that's not gonna be funny at all. A little over a year ago, I got tangled up with some woman who wasn't quite as wonderful as you. She seduced me and we became sexually active.
Did you have a test for sexually transmitted diseases? Especially AIDS?
We're about to watch that movie that clip was from. I sent it to him immediately and I was like, we gotta watch this for a video. And this is a movie that I haven't seen.
Neither of us have seen it.
Also, make sure you check out the playlist. Watching the telly, that's what this is gonna be on. And there's also bubonic challenges. It's called Best Friends Recycled. I didn't even say the fucking title of it. This was a year ago.
The quality of it looks like it should.
A lot older.
You've been given all your colors, unique, different from.
Dude, these opening credits are awful.
And they're in the Star Wars font.
Star Wars font, and it's playing some sort of like share type music.
Something that's not copyright, probably. It's probably public domain.
This is definitely the worst opening credits I've ever seen. What is going on?
It makes me really miss the ska of Saving Christmas.
It's just these two dudes talking.
And it keeps going
playing
back
chess.
They do multiple different chess sets.
That's what I was about to say. Best friends recycled. Did you see that organ?
You know, like you're always telling people I do.
I'm good. Now just move.
For him, there's a lot more echo. There's a lot more reverb.
He actually recorded in that room. He probably recorded in the studio, and it's a dub over.
He wasn't available for the dub.
But I think it's time that you make that long overdue visit to your eye doctor.
Oh, he stumbled on his words.
I think it's time that you make that. Now watch closely. At no point are my fingers going to leave my hands as I introduce your queen to my clergy.
They're just playing chess. That's all they're talking about.
Oh, you know, that reminds me, what about that favor you owe me?
What are you talking about?
Well, you remember a while back you said you'd do me a favor and let me pick out your next wife.
What?
That was quite the segue. We are 4.5 minutes into this. All they were doing was playing chess and talking about their chess moves. And then, hey, you gonna let me pick out your next girl? I should pick her out, bro. Where did that come from?
What is the does he get arousal from knowing who he's banging?
I'm pretty sure that's a kink.
I mean, I'm gonna kink shame him for this one.
We don't kink shame here.
Kink shaming is my kink.
Do you think I'm sufficiently...
Hold up, wait. I forgot to mention the people that made this movie have a bunch of other movies. There's this one called Hearts Are Trump, and it's what looks like a Trump movie. I'm probably gonna watch that in the near future, if this one was worth it.
Do you think I'm sufficiently recovered from the Jezebel incident yet?
I'm pretty sure he's talking about the younger girl that he got sexually intertwined with, or whatever the fuck he said.
I didn't fall off a horse. It wasn't my rear end that got bruised.
It was my dick.
Why don't we just leave it in God's hands?
You're the boss.
No, God's the boss.
Oh, by the way, I got his clearance to visit the prison.
This is so all over the place. They're playing chess, they're talking about playing chess, then he's like, hey, you're gonna let me pick out your next wife? And then they're talking about some sort of past situation that we don't know about. And then, hey, we're going to prison. So why are they going to prison? Okay, so what I didn't know before we recorded this video is this is actually a sequel to a movie called Best Friends Eternally. It does have to do with what I'm guessing the Jezebel situation that they were talking about. And also, they don't end up visiting the prison at all in this movie. And they don't bring up that situation at all. There's no reason for it.
Into your life it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid.
Okay, time out. That is enough. The karaoke club is closed.
Closed?
When you go down to the ocean and sing,
the tide goes out.
Oh, shit!
And when you tell a joke,
Hold on right there.
They're having a roast off now.
Earth to Tony, we're playing chess, not checkers.
Exactly, and this little piece called a king could leave a pretty good dent in a man's head.
Oh, now they're threatening violence.
Some best friend you are.
That's gonna be us in 80 years.
Okay, so that was the opening scene, okay. Worst dialogue I've ever fucking witnessed in my entire life. Most of that, they were just playing chess and talking about their chess moves. And like, oh, you're trying to do this. Well, you're trying to do this.
How about I beat the shit out of you?
Oh, how about I choose out your next wife? Oh, let's go to prison.
Oh, I'll choose out your next wife. I'll choose a hot one as long as you let me watch in the corner.
Why are we going to prison? I don't know.
I think all the eligible men are married already.
Stacy, if they're married already, wouldn't that make them ineligible?
I meant all the cute guys.
Well, when men get to be my age, cute is a word that really doesn't apply.
If only one of those guys was ready.
Ew.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I want someone who'll be a leader, and if I'm older than he is, I might not submit as freely.
Submit?
You just used the S word.
No, I didn't.
Submit.
Oh, you don't like that word.
Heavens no. I have a boss at work. The last thing I want to do is go home to another one.
These sinners, they have to submit.
My philosophy is that my husband was the tiebreaker. That was the power given to him by God to be the authority in the family.
Written and brought to you by men.
Yeah, this is terrible.
I was responsible to
Yeah, I agree.
I just couldn't operate like that.
Thank you.
I want to be in control of my life.
That's your problem.
My
To be
problem. Are you
independent, be a
serious?
person.
your family.
And now he's stroking the table.
I really like that S word.
So why running to a divorce court when you're not happy with your spouse may seem to set you free? It really doesn't work that way.
What I'm hearing is she's saying, if you're unhappy in your relationship, just suck it up, because that's what God wants, even if they're being a dick.
If you don't abide by those principles, repercussions will follow.
Oh, is that a threat?
I'm definitely not buying the whole submission thing. Come on, Stacy, let's get out of here.
This movie's trying to portray them as the crazy ones.
They're actually pretty sane.
I feel sorry for those girls.
They probably feel sorry for us with our misguided thinking.
And so do we.
Yeah, we do too.
But I couldn't help but overhear your fascinating conversation. Just wondering, is there any chance I could join you for a few moments?
Be our guest.
Doesn't matter, you have to submit anyway.
And the reason I stopped by is because of my best friend forever. Oh my God! His name is Tony, and he's a widower.
Oh, wait a second. This is the chess guy. I just realized that.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know either.
What night would you ladies like to make this happen?
I'm free on Friday.
Me too. It's a date. It's not a date.
I thought you implied it was a date.
Okay, so
And I was gonna say, go ahead.
You just interrupted.
what if, what's his face? Doesn't want to on Friday.
Well, first, his name is Tony.
You ain't gonna call him what's his face around me, bitch.
Hey, say, Tone, you doing anything Friday?
Why are you acting all fucking skittish, bro?
He's asking him out on a date, bro.
Been getting this real hankering for some of that chicken on the square at Forte's.
Oh, that's good stuff.
He just busted his nut in his pants. That came with gumbo.
Friday's the day I was gonna start my fast.
Oh, that's commendable. Really laudable. Can I talk you into starting Saturday?
He's acting constipated.
I'll join you in the fast if you come to dinner with me on Friday.
Are you gonna pick up the tab and the tip on this here dinner?
I'm paying.
Well, in that case, since it's such a rare occurrence for you to dip into your wallet and pull out some of that moldy cash in my behalf, I think I'll readjust my schedule.
That was far as fuck from normal conversation.
Oh my god, I know.
Imagine if you were trying to get me to go to Chili's and I didn't want to go with you for some reason. For some reason, we're trying to convince me into going to Chili's and you're like,
2-for-1 beers, man. I'm 2-for-1 beers.
and then you're like, hey, I'll pay. And I'm like, well, since you're gonna dip into your wallet and pull out some of that moldy cash of yours on my behalf, I think I'll readjust my schedule.
Like, bro, who the fuck
How
talks
would you
like that?
how would you feel if I just like said that?
I'd be like, never mind. I recant my statement.
Morris, Julie, what a surprise to see you guys here.
Surprise!
Why don't you gentlemen join us? We haven't even ordered yet.
Yes, thank you. Tony, is that all right with you?
It's like they're not even friends. This dude is annoyed with every single thing that this bigger guy does. Ah!
Most guys think a balanced diet is having an equal poundage of French fries to balance out the burger side of their plate.
Exactly. Are you ladies ready?
Absolutely.
Well, if you guys will excuse me.
Whoa, that was so weird.
Well, ladies,
I like that he looks and acts young for his age. Is
No,
striving to keep his
Not
youth
really.
that
He acts like 65 and looks
So-
like 65.
What kind of bike do you have?
Well, I have two. One is a road bike and the other is a hybrid.
No way. So do I.
well, ladies.
No.
So do I believe it's my turn to use the little boy's room.
Yeah.
I need to go powder my nose. I'm going to go to the ladies' room.
They're gonna go fuck in the bathroom.
I'm not married, and I would really like to go on a bike ride with you sometime.
Really?
Oh my god. Pitching a tent in my biker shorts over here.
All of a sudden, this scenario was taking on the appearance of a drive-by matchmaking. Looks to me like Jackson's been at work again here.
You are right.
Damn, what a snitch.
Jackson.
How would you like to blow Doris and Jack's minds?
What?
I'll blow them, sir.
Well, what if we, after dinner, we stand up and tell them that we're going to go out to the lake for an extreme makeout session?
Where did that come from?
How about if you and I pretend that we don't like each other, and then when we drop the bombshell, they will be totally surprised.
Did you kids have fun while we were gone?
Oh, yeah, right. I could barely contain myself.
Oh, well, Mr. Ego, I was under the impression that you couldn't be contained because you consider yourself the container.
Well, now that you mention it, I guess that is a more accurate.
I think I've had just about enough of this.
Me too. I hate to eat and run, but Julie and I are going to run out the lake and make out for a while, so.
Wow, we got them so good.
So gosh diddly ding darn good.
Okay, what just happened here?
You just got You got punked, bitch.
I've been studying how the devil deceives mankind and discovered that witchcraft plays a big role in that deception.
Yeah, Harry Potter, man. I'm so goddamn bored with this movie.
Would a blunt make it interesting?
Well, no, but I'm not gonna turn down a blunt. And nothing's gonna make it interesting at this point.
I want to see you again.
I think that can be arranged.
He was like a weeaboo, like motherfuckers with a fedora. I think that can be arranged.
When Senpai asked me out again.
Literally.
How'd you like to come to church with me on Sunday?
He has to prove how many chairs he can lift before he can get laid by
He's
the
got-
church girl.
He's gotta pick up as many chairs as soon as church is over. Guys, stack me up more. Put more in my hands. I got room for more.
I don't want a normal, flirtatious, or worldly based romance. I want a man of God.
Basically, what I want is the most vanilla thing you can possibly think of. I just want it dumbed down as much as you can possibly make it.
I don't want you to try to market yourself or to try to manipulate me into falling in love with you.
Flirting is manipulating. Flirting is marketing yourself. It's like human fucking nature. It's what God makes us do.
Tonight was a great place to visit. but I don't live in Funland.
Fucking I do.
What's stopping you? What's stopping you from living in Funland?
I live in Funland.
It ain't even vanilla. It's just straight up bland, flavorless. He's wearing all black. He looks creepy.
Oh no, Jackson. I'm just gonna let you wonder all night long.
Dude, he's straight up ghosting him at this point, though.
That's a dick move.
Where have you been, girl? And what have you been doing? You have me worried.
Dude, acting top tier. Hold on. Let's go back. Look at the way she answers the phone and the way she starts talking.
Where have you been, girl? And what have you been doing? You have me worried.
This is the first Oscar.
Preoccupied. Now, is that a synonym for nutso?
The next time that you feel compelled to put me on the menu for some female consumers, make sure you give me some advance notice.
Yeah, I can't believe you would set me up with a girl that I had a very beautiful evening with. How dare you?
I guess I should be thanking you instead of reaming you out.
Thanking me for what?
Introducing me to my next wife.
Now, are you playing with me again?
I'm as serious as cardiac arrest.
What the fucking dialogue in this movie? I can't get enough of it.
People need to express themselves through music and dance. Why is it wrong for God to anoint those things?
Wow. The words worshiping in spirit and truth just went shooting through my head.
You know, this was something that I was noticing when we were watching Saving Christmas, but I never said it. I feel like all these Christian movies, the whole point of making them is just wanting to like prove a point, and they write these scenes how they wish these scenarios would go.
That's exactly how it is. It's like the argument that goes in their head like 20 minutes after it happens when they're in the shower. It's like, if I said this is totally how they reacted.
I should just write it in a movie so that way I can feel justified.
Why don't you hold that compliment for some time when I'm down? Right now I'm pumped up so high, it's really not having its full impact.
I did a fat ass line of crystal meth.
You don't want to make any bad decisions because you're intoxicated by love.
Intoxicated?
You're very intoxicated, fucker.
Grandpa, I'm not even sure that your feet are on the ground right now.
You're so blasted out of your fucking mind. Bible studying montage. Oh, he touched her hand. Oh!
This is what happens when you forget your headphones at home and your grandma is picking you up from school.
We're not supposed to do romantic flirty shit. That's worldly. Oh, here we go. This is it.
A little over a year ago, I got tangled up with some woman who wasn't quite as wonderful as you. She seduced me and we became sexually active.
Did you have a test for sexually transmitted diseases?
Especially AIDS.
I don't know what to do about this.
Move on.
Nothing.
Grow up. Be mature about it.
Oh, God, I feel sick right now.
It's from the AIDS.
Grandpa?
She knows about us.
I was thinking the same thing.
So, how long do you get the results?
1 to 2 weeks.
He really got tested for the shit.
How are you going to stay sane until
Chess.
You want to do a lot of fishing and play some chess?
Do you think that God could heal Grandpa even if he does have AIDS?
Oh my God.
Can they stop bringing up fucking AIDS? It's pissing me off. He got the flip phone just like right there on him. He's about to get a call. He's about to get a call right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's his test results.
His chocolate brown eyes and your voice like an angel and... Wait a second. You know, Madison's gonna have dinner on the table in 3 hours. I'm not sure I have time to list them all.
Dude,
Silly
what fucking Rizzler, man.
What?
I'm taking notes.
We haven't even looked at my test results yet.
Did you get them?
Yeah.
Well, it's not open. You didn't even look.
I want to
What's that noise?
Dude,
I don't like that face.
The heck with it.
What do you mean?
I don't care. I don't care what that paper says.
Don't tell me it came back positive.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
There's something wacky here. It says here that my blood type is A negative. It's O positive.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know, but I guess it could mean that my results got mixed up with someone else or something. And gee, there could be some dude walking around that's HIV positive and doesn't know it.
Does that mean that you're
Bruh.
clean?
Let's call the doctor and find out.
Are you sure they're going to call you?
I'm not sure.
They found nothing. Nada. Zippo. I am clean.
I'll have to inform Jackson that he's been demoted to BMFF. Best male friend forever.
Bowel movement for funsies.
Yeah, I like that one.
My Tommy was my best friend forever. Can I have two best friends forever?
I don't want your love for Tommy to ever diminish. I just want your love for me to equal it.
It's not a competition with your dead husband. Why are we comparing?
Oh my Jesus. Oh my God. I did not realize how agonizing it was going to be.
Saving Christmas was actually kind of like good compared to that. Like, goddamn. I just like need a minute to just recuperate. I'm also like high as fuck. Hey, thank you for joining us on this bubonic day. Make sure you check out the playlist again. Check out our short form content on TikTok and Instagram. We'll see you in the next one. Dukas.